Hey guys, True Grit Scott, Bulletproof Saws and BLUESAWS.com. We talked about in a past video, sometimes you can't get the clip, the E-clip off of the recessed washer that holds your clutch drum and everything all together. Sometimes you just can't get it above that lip. And in that video we talked about how, you know, if the clutch comes unspun, it could push up. And if you hit the brake, run the saw, blip the throttle, it'll tighten the clutch back up, pull it back down. The other thing that we talked about is if the crank is off-centered, if it's favoring the flywheel side too much, and the saw will run fine, but it'll pull everything down where you don't have enough wiggle room to get that E-clip out. Here's another instance. I didn't think about this before, but I'm seeing it today as I'm breaking down these saws. You could be so packed with sawdust and old burnt oil in there that what I'm seeing on two of these, and I'll get you in close so you can see better, is that there's so much junk built up in there, it's actually pushing the clutch drum up and out. So I thought it was interesting, and I thought I'd show you a quick, you know, just come over and take a quick picture of this. I'm not trying to make this a long video. I'm going to pause you. I'll bring you over and show you what I mean. Might have to do this by hand. Okay, so I'm talking about when the E-clip's sitting in there and you can't get it out because there's not enough wiggle room. Like this is up too high and that lip, the recess, catches that E-clip and, you know, you'll cut them off. You'll do crazy stuff to get them out of there. So what I want to show you here, I'll rip this out of here quick with one hand, wiggle the camera, make you guys nauseous. This is dirty. It's not anywhere close to the worst I've seen. And that's not really doing it. That one's not doing it. This one definitely did it. The clutch wasn't even spinning, like it was like spinning through mud, obviously. This one too. And if you look, and I hope you guys could see it, I wish there was a way I could get more light. You'll see over here where the clutch was like recessed down in there. And this was pushing up. And you couldn't get the clutch drum off, and the edges of the clutch drum are riding up on that and pushing it up. I'm going to pause you so I can show you something else. Okay, that's great to know, you know, what it is. What do you do about it? How am I going to get that E-clip out of there? I don't want to cut it out. So if you think you have a saw that with so much sawdust packed in there that drum is riding up, take whatever you got. Start tapping around it. It'll cut down like a cookie cutter into that sawdust, and it'll give you enough wiggle room. Two of these, both of them, the drums were pushed up enough that there was no way you were getting that E-clip out without cutting it. Tap, tap, tap all around it. Knock that clutch drum back down, and it'll give you enough wiggle room to pop that E-clip off and get that clutch out. The other thing I'll tell you is sometimes these clutch drums are jammed in there so darn hard that you can't, I can't get it off. It won't come off. You know, I grabbed some kind of channel locks. I want to get some Knipex ones, Knipex, however you say it, because I heard they're pretty nice. And I'll work it back and forth while I'm pulling up. Then I'll get tired of that and I'll take a little, you know, I'll grab it as tight as I can and start tapping like that. I might have showed you that in another video, but I figured I'd mention it again to keep it all in one place. And eventually, listen, these will pop off as you're hitting it with the hammer, and you'll sit there for, I've sat there for 5 minutes sometimes, tap, 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 to finally get it off. But you'll eventually get it off, and you get in there and clean it out. That was it while I was thinking about it, because I know those E-clips have frustrated a lot of fellas, and it was just another instance where that E-clip becomes a problem. True Grit Scott, Bulletproof Saws and BLUESAWS.com. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, guys. I'm doing the videos as I think about them.